Japan people. The Japanese people constitute the overwhelming majority of the population. They are ethnically closely akin to the other peoples of Eastern Asia. During the Edo, Tokugawa period, 1603–1867, there was a social division of the populace into four classes: warrior, farmer, craftsman, and merchant, with a peer class above and an outcast class below. Insofar as a social class system does persist, it does not have the ethnic basis that can exist in multiracial societies, since the Japanese regard themselves as belonging to a single ethnic group. Hundreds of thousands of Koreans migrated to Japan, a great many against their will, before and during World War II, when Korea was a Japanese colony. Historically, both Ainu and Okinawans were often relegated to a second-class status. The indigenous Ainu largely were assimilated into the general population centuries ago. A few small, scattered groups, however, have maintained their identity in Hokkaido. Japanese is the national language, and Ainu is almost extinct. The Japanese language is generally included in the Altaic linguistic group and is especially akin to Korean, although the vocabularies differ. The introduction of the Chinese writing system, and of Chinese literature about the 4th century CE enriched the Japanese vocabulary. Until that time, Japanese had no written form, and at first Chinese characters, called kanji in Japanese, were used to write Japanese. The indigenous religion of Japan, Shinto, coexists with various sects of Buddhism, Christianity, and some ancient shamanistic practices, as well as a number of new religions, Shinshuki, that have emerged since the 19th century. Not one of the religions is dominant, and each is affected by the others. Thus, it is typical for one person or family to believe in several Shinto gods and at the same time belong to a Buddhist sect.